Believe mankind.
Hold it still for 5 seconds right there and flip that guy over, please. Yes, sir. No, this. Yes, just like that. We're going to demonstrate this map. This represents history, and nobody's ever seen this.
No.
Anything else we'd like to add, Red Jacket, to this?
Yeah, I would like to say that this design come from the beginning. No one would know that, or some great intelligence, I call him the creator, would only demonstrate, the only person who could ever demonstrate something like this. I just lucked in and I broke all them codes.
Thank you very much again. Now, I would like you to go to your, over there in the background.
Yeah.
Over there.
Now, one more thing to do here.
Yes, sir.
Before I go over there.
Yes.
I will fold this up and I'll show you how they got the square root of a circle.
Okay, please do.
Okay.
Keep it that height there. A little higher, please. A little higher.
Yeah, okay, I'll get it right here and I can do it like this.
Take your time.
There's a square root of 5 circles. That's never been done, and whoever built the pyramid got this intelligence from the creator, I would say, or somebody from ETs from another planet system.
I understand.
And it breaks down when you fold it all up. This breaks down to 52.2 degrees, the same as Giza. This is the closest to the original blueprint ever shown to a
Take your fingers out. That's anything else?
No, that's right.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Now,
I would like to add one thing I come to think of.
yes?
I found a stone of carbon. It's a semi-precious stone. When I broke the code of that stone, it was 5 pyramids on the stone, untouched by man. I dug it out of a rock.
You showed me this before. We're going to demonstrate this.
Now?
No, next show, one of the next shows.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Would you like to continue with that story, the stone?
No, that's not too much. There's not too much to tell about what I found. There was 5 pyramids on that rock, and it took me about 3, 4, 5 months till I looked under a micro glass, and it showed me 5 of them. It wasn't in a complete T or X. I know it was an X, the circle, the whole stone, but there was 5 on it. The same mathematical equation that this pyramid was built on.
Can you show?
This is a copy.
Can you demonstrate all the angles again?
Inside?
Outside.
Yeah, this is 52.2 degrees. The same as it ended up when I fold it. The same as Giza. So this is the closest original blueprint, or maybe the second blueprint made of Giza ever on Earth.
Thank you very much. Would you like to talk about that picture in the background, please?
Yeah. Yeah, this picture here is part of the Mayan prophecies. It shows you 2 eagles, and even the South American Indians, which I met with the Maya, and we talked about this here, and there was 2 northern eagles here, left and right, and there was a condor in the South American continent. When they meet, that was going to be the end of this world we live in and the beginning of another. And I would like to demonstrate this by getting up and pointing out these here keys that he said, I'll never leave you, like it pointed out here, and I'll show you why. Before it left our atmosphere, right next to show you on this hawk, the hawk pointed out that this here was to be the way it was there's no English interpretation. The natives here interpreted this here. This is a tetrahedron. In other words, it's 10 by 10 and 10 foot high. And we show you when it left Earth right here and when it's coming back to the stars in heaven and close to Earth. So this is what this is all about. This is actually a map here. If you look at this here one, it demonstrates from your mouth to the corner of your eye to the other side. It's all the same dimension to bring this here to a closure. It's right built in our anatomy, and that was a prophecy. You look for the prophecy. Well, the prophecy is right on your face to demonstrate this here. And this is 2012 when this will be demonstrated by creation.
I have a question for you. Can you describe that beautiful piece of art, every single detail, please? Every single detail.
Okay, I got the lights, the sphere of the lights, and that's a white light in the middle. But I got the whole 10 commandments. If we count the years of the 10 spheres coming down from them, each one of it is a prophecy in life and how we should live and how we should respect the earth. That's why it's made in a circle. Meaning, I tell you, according to this earth, this is what is going to happen. Maybe this year. I think it could be the start, the end of this, and the beginning of another. So the whole prophecy is written here, or the whole, like you might say, the 10 commandments, that's 10 great laws of the planet Earth. And that's what it described. This is how we interpret it. So.
Are there anything more in that picture, representations of?
No, that was about it. This is more like democracy, the beginning of democracy.
Do you want to tell us about some of the prophecies, the oldest prophecy, or?
Well, it's actually the prophecy is all about respect. So now we have birds. As I demonstrated in a picture on here on the wings of this bird, how it would also be. I could just tell you and advise you that everything is about respect. Respect the earth. So it's to pour us in food and bring our children up for around this here time. And he would return to us and help us complete this here, the circle. That's, again, no killing. He wanted to stop the killing and bring peace on earth. That's all the prophecy. You could label one sphere of light coming out here, or you can look at the sun. When it's foggy out and the sun shining through it, you will see spheres all around a shining light. That is a shining light in here. And that was, you're supposed to remember all this year. The prophecies of no more killing, peace on earth, and food in abundance for all the people that was born on the planet, on Turtle Island, and the rest of the world, I would assume. But the whole 10 Commandments is written right there. Not in the language that we're used to interpreting. Not written in English, in all the symbols there was on earth.
Prophecies are supposed to happen in the future. How many of these would you say have happened?
I would say we're right down to 0. I think that basically all happened.
We're almost all out of them?
Yeah.
I see.
So we're close to that mark right now.
Of the 2 masks on the wall, the one with the snake and the frog, which one is older? And could you tell us stories about?
Well, actually, these masks are about the same. This here was when the thermometer, the frogs on the mask here represent the time when there was so much pollution that we were just barely hanging on to life. And the oceans would be polluted, the land is polluted, the forest is polluted, everything is polluted, the earth is depleted. That's what all this is all about. And the birds are disappearing, the fish is disappearing, the whales are disappearing, And we're right at the end now. Just so happens it's landed on 2012 like the Mayans had predicted. So that's about all I can tell about this here.
Yeah.
And this is why we're the caretaker.
And the other one?
This here one was one that was spoken verbally from the mouth to my people about this mask here is the first one that said in words and they interpret it into the Constitution of the United States and Canada. And then from there it spread all over the world. So that's what these are all. And you say they're played out through these here symbols here, the mask, this mask, and where we are at this particular time.
Does any of this relate to the Mayan calendar?
It's all related to my. This is all related to. It tells you about this time. Some of these prophecies I would not know until this time was near of an end to what we're living in right today. So anyway.